I'm a fighter because that's all I've known how to be. My name is Tonya Smith, and I'm a competitive historical fencer. We train in a system developed by a 14th century master and practiced until the 16th century. We've built a really awesome community of women, and we're all doing it together. I train and teach in longsword. It's my primary weapon. I'm 5'2", and my longsword comes up to shoulder level. It's empowering and fun. You can use it to cut, you could use it to thrust, you can get close in range and grapple, and really just kick ass with. Classes were very, very small in the beginning. It felt like I was the only woman. And being the token girl, it was something I was comfortable with at first, but as I got better and as I started developing my goals as a fighter, I realized I wanted to have a community of other women with shared philosophies. An event I planned was a women's tournament, one of the first of its kind in the US. People will view a women's event as lesser, but I shouldn't have to beat someone who's double my height or double my weight to prove that I'm a good fencer. The standard should be beating the best fighters. Women make good fighters because they want to be there. They put their heart and souls into it. You don't do this because you're forced to be there. You don't do this because there's an expectation to be there. They do it because they're passionate about it.
Police say the shots came from one or more vehicles.
Over 1,200 shootings in the city so far this year.
It's time for someone to step up and stop some of this violence.
Inglewood is historically one of the worst neighborhoods in the city of Chicago and also in the entire United States of America. There have been children murdered while sleeping in their beds because bullets penetrated the walls while they were sleeping. Inglewood is generally a place where no one feels safe. What brought me to the corner of 75th and Stewart was a young lady was murdered. Her name was Lucille Barnes. She was 34. And she was a mother, and she was just trying to break up a fight, and she was killed in a drive-by. I didn't know her, but I was outraged. And I felt like at this point, if mothers are being murdered, something has to be done.
What size is that?
Some people thought that it was too dangerous to go and sit on a corner in a place where someone had just been murdered 3 days before. We went out, we put on pink t-shirts, and we went and sat on the corner. We got some hot dogs and we fed people. We talked to people. More importantly, we gave out a lot of hugs. So we got together, these moms who had the time and who had the passion for it. And I felt that, you know, being there and being a present and having eyes on the street and eyes on the children, that it would interrupt and it would prevent a lot of stuff that could potentially happen. While you're doing that, you're playing a game with a kid that you may never get to play with. We want them to grow up together so that when they're older, they're not enemies and they're not targets of one another. They're not shooting or killing each other. Since we posted up on the corner of 75th and Stewart, there have been no shootings on that block. No shootings, no murders. There hasn't even been as much as a fist fight. There's a sense of hope that they didn't have before, all because we're mothers, and you don't want to underestimate the power of the mother.
When I'm skating with these women, I feel on fire. I love roller skating so much that I decided that I was going to bring it back for everyone. I'm Michelle Stylin, better known as Estrogen, and I'm the founder of Moxie Roller Skates. There are 21 skaters on the Moxie skate team worldwide, but some of them are Pigeon, Indy Jamma Jones, Millie, and Legs. Anything that's experimental or outside of what you've probably seen on roller skates is what we do. Roller skating was really, really big until I was born, and then it really kind of dropped off when rollerblades came in. Roller skate innovation just stopped. Roller derby was the next new sport to come to the roller skating industry. The skates that they were selling to roller derby skaters were made for speed. The skates that we're making now are made for secure landings, for high flying tricks. You know, a few years ago, there weren't like gals doing backflips and on wheels, and now there are. And I'm amazed at what my body can do. I really am. We are chasing our dreams, we're chasing that feeling, that wonderful floaty feeling of being alive, and you will get that from roller skating. It's this strange new feeling, this refreshing, this is where I'm supposed to be.
Our mariachi, Flor de Toloache, is different than most mariachis. We're formed in New York City. We're all women. Most people think of mariachi as being from Mexico, as being men, as being macho, and you know, we're pretty much opposite of all those things.
I started my musical career playing with a local all-male mariachi in Brooklyn. For me, it was really hard to communicate with other male mariachis because of the machismo that's very vivid in the culture and in the genre of mariachi. That's kind of why I wanted to start my own group, and that led for me to do an all-female group because I didn't want to deal with men. And it's not so much that people say you're not a mariachi, but it's the fact that they think that we cannot play mariachi. Because we're women and we're wearing pants and we have curly hair and we don't look Mexican or we don't have this look that they're expecting.
As a women mariachi, we're technically supposed to be wearing skirts, and it didn't work for us.
It's one of the most passionate music that I've ever heard. It's just beautiful. It's very heartfelt, and I think that's what makes mariachi so special. It's my dream to be able to perform and connect with people through music. I don't think I could ask for more, you know, and that's what keeps us going, I think.
Thank you so much. Gracias, Nueva York.
Thank you so much, everybody. We love you.
She punch, she elbow, she kick, she fighter, she fighter.
My name is Leena Khalifa. I'm the owner and founder of She Fighter, the first self-defense studio for women in the Middle East. I teach a mix between taekwondo, boxing, and pure self-defense techniques. We also empower women through seminars and workshops like domestic violence, sexual harassment, assaults, and also women empowerment. I started in 2004 because one of my friends got abused by her father and brother. I was really upset about her situation. Because I have a background in martial arts, I decided to start giving lessons for women in self-defense. Domestic violence is a high percent in Jordan in violence for women. We have street harassment. You don't see lots of girls walking the street because of that. She Fighter is a safe place for women to come and talk about their issues because All the other girls have been mostly the same experience. The physical training and mental training both are really important. So we start with talking to the girls about their stories. Then we move to the training. We have trained and empowered more than 12,000 women.
Before I joined, I was facing like a lot of verbal harassment. I felt so weak because I couldn't do anything about it. Since I joined, verbal harassment is less now because I'm more confident now. So when walking in the street, that shows, like that reflects to other people.
Most girls here, after the training, they feel that they can stand up for themselves. It's about providing them with self-defense skills to defend their rights and to have a voice in society.